Welcome to another episode of Echo Base Mission Debriefing. Uh, well, you guys just went through a lot of excitement. Welcome. Thank you for joining us for a vassal game.
Not a live game, a vassal game.
A vassal game. But maybe you
Also,
didn't get what you wanted out of that, and now you're like, I need to see some resistance versus some echo. Have you seen a defender today? Because you're about to.
That's right. All right, let's do a quick breakdown of the lists.
Oh, and real quick, I'm Walker Darko. With me, as always, Kevin Leintz
Hey,
and Jake Ream.
hey everybody, thanks for tuning in, and I promise we will give away 100% less things than Dion tonight.
Facts.
hey, but we may have some stuff to announce that we can do giveaways later on.
Yeah.
But we'll get there.
Okay.
All right, so we can jump right into it so you guys don't have to wait. On the left side, how do you want to pronounce this one, Walker?
Oh boy, you're making me do these.
Just the name. Like, I'll do the list.
I think it's straight up AZDR because of the capitalization. Otherwise, I would have gone with Arizona Doctor.
Arizona Doctor. I like that. All right, so this is a very, very slim upgrade list. Rexlar with Juke, Soontir naked, and Echo with Juke, and he came in at 199.
I mean,
And-
Soontir doesn't need anything, right? It's Soontir.
I mean, he does and he doesn't. I like Predator on him, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Echo. It's
So this is a very
whoa. Looks like someone said it's Asder. So
And then on the right side, do you want to take a stab at this one too, Walker?
Leo Arthur.
Okay. Pronounced like it's
Good
spelled.
job, Walker. Good job.
I have times.
All right, and this side has a few more upgrades on it than the previous one. So Poe with heroic BB-8, Black One Proton Torps, Lulo with heroic trick shot proton rockets, and Tally with crack shot Predator and proton rockets. So a ordnance heavy list versus a durability juke heavy list. We'll
I
see.
appreciate the appropriate droid on Poe.
I would agree. I absolutely like the droid. I'm curious to see. Like, I've thought about the idea of running the Ordnance A's. I just have not in my head felt like I was confident in it, so I haven't really tried it. So I'm curious to see how it works, and especially against a list that has enough power to maybe sustain the damage that comes out. We'll see, or just maneuver around some of it.
I've wanted to get defenders back in some way. I mean, I don't want them spammed, but I want them back. Just make them
Sure.
all double limited or something, so we can only ever do two, and then lower the prices.
Yeah. I mean, it is good to see all the ships on the table, and I think we've seen Rexler to some degree, especially with Juke in the past. I think we'll continue to see him in the future, but yeah, to see some defenders. Is
Paying
a
for the
good-
sins of first edition.
Yeah.
Correct.
The ultimate price.
So we have it set up for turn one, just based on rock placement. I'm really curious if the Imperial player just zooms in, just 5 forward boost across the board, and Echo kind of. I'm not really sure. These rocks are not conducive for Echo's maneuverability.
No, they're
Um,
really, really tightly packed.
Yeah, so I'm curious if they're going to hard turn left or if they're just going to 5 forward boost across the map right away. And I'm sure Tally is going to run away in fear. But I'm curious to see how this works out. And I think we will definitely see those proton torpedoes get shot, especially with BB-8. Being able to spatially reposition and get the double actions in on turn one of engagement will be pretty easy for him.
Yep.
So I think we're going to see a nice showcase of the power of BB-8 this game. I really would like people to start to feel more faith in it. I think there are other options than just R4, but it is expensive, so I get it.
Yeah. And it's easy to fall back on R4 too. Like,
Yeah.
just to have the dial opened up. I mean, especially with posability, but
Sure.
I agree. BB-8 seems to be the superior droid.
For sure.
All right, so we're at dial set.
Here, a dial set. So are we. Obviously, it looks like by the setup, it's just weird. One ship's coming in, the other two are trying to flank.
Yeah, that's why I'm not really sure what's going to happen. And we do know the resistance player. I think he was bidding around like 7 points, so I'm pretty sure he's moving last. So we'll see.
All right, so let's get right into this. And just a reminder, in this year's Vassal League, there is a 15-turn limit. This is turn 1, as marked by, it looks like an old shield token on the largest asteroid.
All right.
So let's.
So this is the current league, season
This is
8.
current league, season 8.
Okay.
I believe it's out of Bespin division. Ooh, Bespin. Big Lando
right,
fan
cool.
over here. So, um,
Chat is asking about something that we go to every year when we go to Adepticon. The sushi restaurant is Tokyo Pub.
Yep,
And
it's super good.
And it's Tokyo with an I-O, not a Y-O.
Yeah, it's like really, not hip modern. It's like a different.
Yeah.
It's really good though.
It's really, really good.
oh, it's not. They're saying it's frozen, but I don't think it's frozen.
Mm.
I meant like the game, right? Yeah, no, we're still going.
Possibly.
All right, well, let's see what's going. We'll start with Echo.
Okay, so hard turn in.
Yep. Cloaking. Who would have?
Probably not a bad idea, considering the most space for Echo to be able to play is going to be in those corners or along those board edges with the least amount of rocks. So that makes sense.
Mega Silver, if you are running like a Vassal League, if you just want to send us the log file after you're done, we could put it in rotation to review it.
Yep, and just to let you know, someone did ask us if there's a way to get their game on Echo Base, and 100%, we're always looking for games.
Yep. Yeah, and if you can save us the work of going and finding games, that'd be fantastic.
But okay, so Echo's turning, cloaking. Who'd have saw that coming?
It's unknowable.
Well, the real question is which way does Rexler go? That's the big one, right? Is he going left or is he going straight?
Straight.
I mean, I would use Rexler to put pressure on Tally down there at the bottom. Yeah, because Tally doesn't want anything to do with both Soontir and Rexler.
No, and if there's anyone that's okay kind of jousting with those proton torpedoes, it's Rex.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tally wants none of it.
Nope. Which, no surprise.
Yeah, I don't think you joust.
Yeah.
So does he launch Soontir as well? Okay. Lulo. Yep, Lulo coming in with the flank makes sense.
And Soontir just, yeah.
Okay. So he's kind of being patient in the corner. He may be playing Come to Me. All right.
And he might have been waiting to see what Tally did.
Makes sense. I mean, you can guess, but yeah.
All right. And Poe's a little slower.
4-4. Does he boost? No, just takes a focus. Okay, so he leaves the option to cut in underneath that rock and debris. All right.
I like it because he can zoom forward with Lulo another turn and really throw Lulo out on that flank.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, leave space for Poe to either turn in or bank in or even follow Lulo, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see if he separates Lulo from Poe at all, or if he kind of keeps them together. The other big thing too is when does Tally 5K? Because I'm assuming she's going to 5K this turn. Unless he wants to pull him a little bit further. Because you want the 5K a turn before the engagement happens. So it'll come down to how much separation does he want to get between Poe and Lulo before he flips Tally back around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think. I don't. Does Echo decloak this turn? I don't know that he does.
And then Echo is always interesting and tough to see.
Yeah, like I wonder if he just like banks into Rex and doesn't care because he's not going to get shot this turn, so that he has a better angle for the decloaks next turn, or if he actually does decloak.
Because Echo has to use the bank 2 template, correct?
Yep, you have to.
Yeah. I mean, he could decloak the bank 2 to the left, the ship left.
Sure.
And I mean, that would put him in an interesting position, and then maybe like hard turn after that.
Yeah, or he could even just like hard 3 and then barrel roll towards Rex,
Yep.
like right in front of him. Yeah, I'm curious to see what he does. And then this again, I mean, Rex still has the option right now if he wants to hard turn into Poe and Lulo, he could.
Yep.
I mean, you could see a 3 bank out of Soontir as well, where he starts to come in between the gas clouds and kind of hides there.
Yeah, I think Soontir wants to be in those gas clouds, especially with no upgrades or anything, just
Yeah.
a bare ship. Like Soontir needs to be a little bit extra careful, especially with Poe having those proton torpedoes. But
Yeah, I'd really like to see a 5K from Tally here. Like, start to threaten the engagement. Even if you're not going to, like next turn you're just going to 2 forward, like at least threaten it so that you have to keep Soontir honest.
yeah, that would be an interesting move.
Okay. You think you have them all set, Walker?
Yeah, I think we're good to go. So let's see. We are decloaking.
So we've got a question
Front.
in the chat. If you know Tally isn't going forward, presumably that first turn, why go forward with Rexler and Soontir rather than bank to the middle of the board?
So, I think 2 reasons, in my opinion, why. The Imperial player wants the engagements to happen with the gas clouds, preferably, so that he has added defense against the ordnance.
Mm-hmm.
And his ships are all faster than Poe. Like, Poe can be fast, but he can't be as fast. Like, Poe cannot 5 forward boost. He can 4 forward boost. And with Echo's weird maneuvers and stuff, she can move really fast if she wants to.
So what's
And
your... Oh,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
So what I'm getting at is you almost, as the Imperial player, you want to jockey the position to the right side, bottom right side of the map to force the engagement and make the Resistance player come to you. Using those gas clouds, you can try to protect yourself from the proton torpedo, because that's really what you're trying to protect yourself from, right? Is probably the proton torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in order for him to try to get a focused bullseye shot, he's going to have to line that up with a boost, which limits some of his maneuverability. And then that also tells you he's not going to be shooting out of his rear arcs. So if you can try to utilize those gas clouds and force maneuverability to be in specific restrained areas, it's much harder for him to do what he wants to do. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think what I would echo there is
Echo.
that, echo base.
Echo the ship.
Is
yeah.
that the Imperial player, because he has the advantage of speed versus Poe, he wants to rush the engagement and get it to happen soon when, like you were saying, Kevin, those secondary weapons are offline.
Yep. And I think I really like that. Like right now, I like the 5K from Tally, because if he decides to turn left with any of his ships or even bank in, Tally has a lot of options to help line up her bullseye in future turns, especially with all the blues that she has. And she threatens if they do go fast in that bottom right corner, or if they do take the lane between the bottom rock and bottom gas cloud. She knows, like, okay, you have to be going in this direction, or you have to turn away and you're not shooting at me and I'll get free attacks. Mm-hmm. So if Tally were to continue to run away, you turn off that threaten capability. But if you flip her right now with her dial, she poses a problem for your opponent.
Yeah, because if they keep going into that lower right-hand corner, like Tally can always just opt out and like hard turn, because that 5K turn is far enough that the Imperial player is not going to get to Tally like this turn or the next. So it gives you a real wide open range of things that you can do with Tally.
Yep. And I like it over the sloop, not only for the distance it creates, which buys the boys time to get into position, but the 5K allows you the 5 forward and have a lot of room to play with even afterwards, where if you do the sloop, if you do the 5, you're kind of stuck between those gas clouds, or you're committed to in the gas clouds already. Yep. So, yeah.
All right, well, let's kind of see what goes. So Echo did decloak out the front.
Okay.
So
I almost think we see Echo do a 1 or a 2 turn here.
We could. There you go. Yep. 1 turn. Okay. So we're starting to see kind of the rotation around to stop the flank.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Echo's good at that too. Like with focus evade, because of the decloak, you can kind of gamble with the health that you have a little,
Mhm.
as long as you can put Echo in a position to use some of the obstacles to give you extra defense dice.
Yep.
And Rexler's continuing his march.
Interesting.
Ooh, and boosting up.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I was kind of talking about. Like, I really hope Tally does that 5K because Rex has kind of committed to those gas clouds, or if he opts out, his movement is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe he could squeeze like a 3 hard left turn next turn, but
I think he could, but I think you're right. He's kind of committed to that lane, or
yeah,
especially with the boost, like that's showing that he's committed to that direction.
sure.
And now we get to see if Tally does the 5K. 2 forward.
Okay.
And evade.
So next turn kind of scares me because if Rex really wanted to, he could 5 forward here next turn and potentially have a shot against a shot that like you're not going to hit him with 2 dice and he has an evade token.
Right.
Okay.
And Lulo's coming in.
Yep. I'm assuming taking the outside with the barrel. That was a weird barrel roll.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Chat
did a
wants-
forward bank.
Chat
Second.
wants to know
Undo.
if we know which list brought which obstacles, and I don't know if in the Vassal League it really denotes who had what.
Yeah, I
We kind of
don't
skip
know.
forward through the initial obstacle placement, so I don't know if we can say for sure.
if I had to guess, the Imperial player probably brought the gas clouds, and the Resistance player probably brought the rocks.
That
So
seems
they did
right.
fix the barrel roll. Which means Soontir gets to scream across the bottom. And barrel roll. Boost.
Man, that 5K would be awesome right now.
Looking at those 3 ships, though, it kind of looks like he's done this engagement once or twice.
Yeah, it looks a little practiced, which is fine.
No, it's
Right.
perfect. It looks really nice.
Yep.
And Poe's going to come in, too.
So is Poe going to take that lane, or is he going to wait? So it's interesting that Lulo left the ability to just kind of like 2 bank behind that rock and take the trick shot next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like assuming that someone comes in.
Ooh, no shot.
So just barely out of range. Okay. Well, I would say as the Imperial player, you know Tally is not going to 5K this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Which means, A, Tally's ability is also off. So is her crack shot. So is Predator.
Yeah, right now Tally doesn't have a good way to get turned around to get the bullseye arc engaged.
Yeah, not that feels safe.
No.
But you're starting to see the position here. Like, Poe, if he wants to come in, has to contest with those gas clouds. And, like, I'd really like to see Rexler and Soontir just floor it forward here. And then you could just, like, decloak Echo back and kind of hug on the outside of the board on the bottom. Because you can use those gas clouds, just like we were talking about, to protect you. I mean, BB-8's going to help a little bit with that, though.
Yeah, a little bit, but I think if I had to pick, like right now, I think the Imperial player has a superior position,
For sure.
which kind of pains me because I really like Poe and the Resistance, but
Yep.
Well, this isn't a list that's too far off what Kevin, you were flying early on in first hyperspace season.
Yep.
Yeah, if you just took off the Ordnance and had another A-Wing, it'd be pretty close to what I was playing.
All right, so we got both players set. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right, we're going to decloak.
I'm assuming. Oh, wow, he didn't. Okay. I thought he would go bottom right.
And then he banks for his turn.
All right.
I mean
so
that
take
that
focus.
does give Echo that flank, like, and
It
really
does.
makes the Resistance player have to, either you commit or you just give Echo that flank, and with what Echo's got juke, like, yeah, you don't want to.
Right.
Yeah, I mean this could also be the straight up I don't believe you. from Echo,
Sure.
where like, are you really gonna send Poe 4 forward and Lulo gonna go like 4 or 5 or 3 bank or whatever? Like, are you really gonna come blazing across at me? Because I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And Rexler's coming in.
Okay.
Bank out of Rexler.
Just one bank. Yep.
I'm really surprised about that one.
And barrel rolling.
Huh.
And Tally with the 5 forward.
Okay. I'm assuming we see. Yeah, I was gonna say a
Boost.
boost left. Yep.
And then Lulo 3 bank.
Yep. Right behind, because he was planning that behind the rock shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That
And
makes
then
sense. So depending what Poe's doing here, you could focus boost and just line it all up to
Focus.
unload on Echo.
Boost.
Okay.
So Poe.
So let's see who doesn't believe who now.
Yeah. It's all gonna come down to did Poe 4 forward or not.
Sure.
Or I shouldn't say 4 because he has BB-8. He could get by with a 3 forward.
Well, and then Suntir's going to go first, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming Suntir's gonna go fast.
2 forward.
Or not. Or not. Okay.
Well, and if the resistance player really wanted to play aggressive, like you could have used a slower, like maybe a 2-speed maneuver with Poe, like a 2 forward, and then you always could use black 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You
like
could.
it, but you could, right?
Sure.
Like
Yep.
if it meant that you got your
Torpedoes
you
off.
could get a torpedo off on Echo this turn, like maybe, but I still like I like to save it for the get out of jail free. Like,
Sure. No, that's when it's best, I believe. You're right.
yeah,
All right, so what did Poe do?
Closed his S-foils.
That's fine. He's
Oh,
going to shoot
Never
torpedoes.
mind. Kept him open.
Oh,
Just
okay.
hit a button. Vassal does this. All right. And, oh, Kevin, you will be disappointed. 1 bank.
No!
Target lock. Not a... Suppose that's nothing.
Yep. He'll target lock the rock where the timer is.
So Rexler, no shots. Poe, we know, no shots. Suntir, no shots.
So we'll see if Lulo can strip that token off of Echo.
Range 2.
I
So
don't think
3
so.
dice. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Proton
Oh,
rockets.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the proton rockets. Okay, maybe then.
Okay, yeah.
So
like,
I think we got
there's a better chance.
We got that bullseye, so...
And Lulo's ability only works on primary, so he does not get to make it 6. Just as an FYI.
Good job, FFG.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Although I would say if Poe did go fast and got to shoot this turn, like Echo's dead.
Yeah, could you imagine you get a proton torpedo and
Oh.
then,
Especially with that roll,
yeah,
Yep.
I think you just spend that focus, right? He has heroic. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. 3 hits and a crit.
Oh.
ooh,
I think Gecko spends them both.
yeah.
Yeah, I
just
think you
spend
have
both
to, right? So you don't
to
take
avoid the
half
crit,
and don't take a crit. Yeah.
right? Because if you take that crit, like you could just straight up lose Echo.
Yeah. I mean, not... But close, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
how you
if-
turn
if you
Juke
ta-
off.
Yeah,
And... Use both, so...
Yep.
2 shields.
All right, so 2 shields on Echo. All right, I will update.
Yikes. But Echo gets a shot back.
Range 2 unmodded against 2 defense.
Yep. Let's see how that goes. 3 dice. Yeah.
That seems good.
Vassal dice are hot.
Yes. But maybe we'll have hot evade dice.
No heroic, so 2 shields.
Is it just 2 dice?
Yeah, because he's stressed.
Oh, that's right.
Yep,
So 2 shields.
that's that game that you play with Lulo of do you want the offense or defense?
Yep. But next turn he's sitting in a good position. Like he'll be safe. He'll be able to use the rear arc.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Echo doesn't have high maneuverability, and Rexler can't really. I mean, I guess he could kind of get there, but I think Lulo's in a safe spot.
Especially after stripping the evade token off of Echo and
Yep.
taking away the decloak. That really, really helped.
So let's see here. Soon tier 2 bank left, probably. I don't think he 4 forwards. I don't really know what Rex is going to do here. Does Rex just like 3 forward focus evade and tell Poe to joust me?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not great for the resistance as far as getting all your guns pointed at the same time.
No. Like, Tally might shoot next turn, maybe.
Is there an option for getting Rexler in a position to block Poe? Like,
I thought about that too, but because he can't boost and barrel roll, like
Yeah.
even if you did like a 4, I don't know, I think a 5 hits that cloud. So if you did like a 4 forward and then you barrel rolled, if Poe dials in a 1, like you just Poe has BB-8. So a lesson to everyone out on the internet: if Poe has BB-8, don't try to block him. It won't work.
right.
Um,
Even more so if Leia is in the list.
yeah,
Then don't ever try to block Poe because
Nope.
you won't.
yes. I think he almost has to try to converge guns onto Poe this turn, but it might be difficult because Poe could just like BB-8 and then hide behind that gas cloud that he's
Yep.
basically right in front of.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the Imperial player approaches this turn, just because of where Rex is at. It's kind of awkward. I'm guessing he's probably just gonna like 3 forward focus evade and say, "Okay, shoot your stupid torpedo at me."
Mhm.
Hopefully Soontir can get some good shots in.
Yeah, Soontir probably 2 banks.
I would assume he'll try to 2 bank, but here's the risk: if Poe does dial in like a 1 forward with BB-8, he could barrel roll towards that rock and not hit the gas cloud, and then have a double modded torp onto Soontir, who's going to be like,
Right.
Oof. You're telling me Poe's good.
when he has BB-8, he is.
Yep.
All right, well,
Let's see what happens. I'm curious to see how this turn rolls out.
Poe with BB-8 and a bid. It turns out it's really good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, time to see what Echo does. Banks in.
Okay. Takes an evade. Yeah, that makes sense.
Trying to block a 2-turn.
And Rexler. There's a 3 forward.
Focus evade, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And now Lulo. 3 banks.
Over the top. Yep. Take the lock. Oh, he's taking a focus. Okay.
Focus and rotate.
Focus rotate, yeah.
Which is fine. I would recommend locking in these situations for everybody. When there's no shots coming in at you, mathematically they're both the same, but if you don't use the lock, you can always save it, whereas a focus is not persistent across rounds.
And tell that to me at League Night this week when I did the same thing and I rolled 4 focuses and got to reroll them into a hit and 3 blanks.
Oh, it's super frustrating. It happened. No,
and
it
I just had to
happened
keep
with
repeating.
A-Wings where you're
Stats
like,
say this is right. Stats say
Come
this
on,
is
that's
right.
just your negativity bias, Walker.
Yeah. Because that's
Yeah,
what they do.
I know what it feels like. It's happened to me many times where you're like, ugh.
All right. So it looks like Tally's going to come in, but not too quick.
Yeah, she has to leave space in case Poe needs to probably barrel roll with BB-8.
And yet, focus boost.
Or not.
I mean, there's room for a barrel roll. Maybe not Toronto, but...
He could go the other direction as well. He could go
True.
towards Echo.
Oh, yeah, you could put some hurt on Echo.
The Toronto roll.
The Toronto barrel roll?
I mean, rules is rules. All right, so let's see. Soontir, 2 bank. Who would have said that? And a barrel roll.
Okay.
So I think he may have been a little afraid of Poe.
Well, I think he thinks Poe's coming in.
And he's got a nice
Well,
little
also
kill box.
clearing some space from Tally there.
Yeah.
Like now,
Well, he did just barrel roll into Tally's bullseye, which, when she has Crackshot Predator and her ability, seems unwise.
I mean, the ability isn't so much a big deal there. It's the Predator and Crackshot. Like, Soontir doesn't want to see that.
Yeah.
So let's see what Poe does.
Please show me a blue maneuver.
1 forward.
Okay. Wait, you didn't want a BB-8 first? Wait! No BB-8 first.
Oh,
Okay.
Focus.
Uh,
Target lock.
So you know this, Jake, because you flew BB-8 Poe for a while as well. Like,
yeah.
Target
so
lock on
this is
Soontir.
that first engagement is almost always when I will burn a charge on BB-8 so that I can A, get wherever I need to get,
Yep.
but B, get my double actions and not be stressed on the
Right.
first turn of engagement.
Yeah, and that's the downside here of not using BB-8 is you're going to go in with if he wants the double actions, you're going to be stressed. And
Yeah.
I don't know if Poe's in a really great spot for blue maneuvers.
No, and he's going to take 3 shots this turn.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, I understand wanting to get the focus target lock proton torpedo, but at the cost of limiting your dial, no.
And it looks like
don't
the
Yeah.
shot's going at Soontir.
Yeah, because
Interesting.
Poe
Because he
locks
took
Well-
the target
here.
lock.
well, and it's probably because he has bullseye with Tally, so he at least has focus mod.
Right.
Not in Soontir's. That's a good sign, at least, for him.
So they're not stressing Poe after his target lock?
Must have forgot it. We'll have to keep an eye on
Hmm.
it, but I mean,
Okay. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I just
no.
All right, so it looks like. Oh, Soontir's going to shoot, so.
Yeah, because he has initiative.
Yep, so 3 dice on Poe.
I'm assuming they're gonna check if it's obstructed.
Um,
Like I don't.
They did do a little firing options, and Poe was
Okay.
unobstructed.
Okay.
So that's not great without a focus token.
Mm-mm.
And, well,
I mean, do you heroic that for giggles or not?
Like,
I don't think he did.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't, but you could. It's always an
I
option.
would, just to tell you I used it to make you feel bad. So then.
So now we
Poe
should
shot.
see Poe. Yeah.
It looks like range 2 on Soontir. Proton torpedoes.
torpedo.
Yep. The one thing Soontir didn't want to have to deal with.
Right, especially after not getting a focus token from his ability.
4 dice.
So hold on. This is a little bit of a decision here.
Because do you target lock, or do you spend your target lock and the focus and the blank?
Yes.
Well, you do, but you need to strip that evade token off of Echo, or this could be a really, really, really bad turn for Poe. But yeah.
But
Poe's
that's why I think you save the focus token and you re-roll the focus and blank result with the lock.
I mean, in this situation, yes, that's probably what I would do as a defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he does that.
All right, so target lock. Just re-rolled the 1,
So he
blank
planned
to
on
a blank.
spending that focus.
and he
And
spends
he
the focus.
spends it anyway. Okay.
Oh. Oof.
And
That's-
then
I mean-
there's Tally to give us a crit, but
No, Tally adds a defense dice.
oh,
for
and a
Poe.
defense dice. Oh, then
But
I don't know where
and
that
a
crit
shot
from.
that.
Oh, the
wasn't
crit's from
needed.
Torps. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, proton
Yes.
torpedo flips one.
Yep. All right.
So Soontir probably takes a crit here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
So crit is fuel leak.
Kind of dangerous. Okay.
Yeah, especially with Poe having proton torps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now they got the stress out there.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now we'll see the 5, or we'll see Rex shoot and then the 5s.
So I understand you have a little bit of health to gamble with Poe, and if you could really put a hurt on Soontir there, I can see the mentality of like trying to push damage through because you have that shot. But without having regen, it just seems like necessary damage is going to be coming at Poe because you spent the focus.
Yeah, and I like to play the BB-8 Poe where, yes, there's times where you use Poe's shields as a resource, but typically, and I'm sure you know this too, we play an arc dodgy BB-8 Poe. Like you try to avoid risk with
Yeah.
BB-8. Yeah,
It's
whereas
the-
here we're just in risk.
Right. It's the Andrew Bunn method, right? Just
Not that risk averse. Jeez, he would be like, "Oh my gosh, I took a shield. Like that's not acceptable."
right.
And that's right. So let's see how Rexler's attack goes on Poe.
Oh,
Seems good.
mhm. So you almost hope for a blank blank, so he can't juke you, and then heroic gonna do evades.
All right. And
Easy. Oh, the
Blank
worst
blank.
case scenario.
Yeah.
Well, either that or one
So
focus.
juked.
So 3 shields. So far, not a good trade.
No.
Yikes. All right. So now the 5. So Lulu
So-
and Tally.
I would keep my opponent in suspense and shoot with Lulo last. I'd be like, all right, Tally's going to shoot now. You're going to wait.
I mean, I don't know how much suspense that really is. It's
Yeah, I mean, making him wait for the roll. But so
Right.
4 dice with a focus, I mean, seems
Yeah.
good.
Let's see how Lulu on Echo, range 1. 4 dice. A little bit
3,
of
so-
everything.
Minimum taking a crit.
Focus it up.
Oh, yeah, spending that evade token.
ooh.
All right. So spends it. And we are...
A lot of crits already, by the way.
Damage engine.
Hard turns are now red because all of his hard turns are normally white.
Mhm.
And that is a non-reversible crit, so that kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
And especially with the phantoms like that, the hard turns being red that's really bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and getting Echo down to 1 is pretty... I mean, Echo to me
Also
is
bad.
annoying. So if
Yeah.
I were playing against Echo, I would want to get rid of Echo. But then again, so is Suntir. So...
Yeah, well, and it's the juke threat too, right?
Yep.
I mean, the compounding juke effect is very powerful.
Yep.
So Tally, Bullseye.
So there is a chance that Tally nicks a damage in here because she's got double mods and Suntir has no tokens.
Yep, so 2 dice. Straight hits.
It
Or
seems like
just-
a good. Yep.
Yeah, just roll 2 hits. That's,
Mods
you know,
unneeded.
Right.
And that's some Suntir dice.
Okay.
Is Palp on the board anywhere? Like,
No, we don't need 4.
God, that seems like it.
Jeez.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, like that dice roll from Suntir seems like first edition, like Suntir
It
dice.
it does. Oh, is that not obstructed?
It looks obstructed.
I'm sure
I
they'll
gotta
check.
zoom in on that one. Yeah, they'll probably do the options thing that he built in.
Yeah. He does it, just flashes,
It
but
is
it is
obstructed.
obstructed.
Yep, because we can see the text.
Yep.
So it'll be range 3 obstructed. So Poe will get 4 dice.
Yes. So. All right. Getting the rings cleared off. There's the 3 attack dice. Not great.
No, and he'll get 4 evade with heroic. He should be safe. Yep.
Yep.
Close, but safe.
All right. So
So,
where are we at now, board state?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but Rex probably just does the 4K, right? Because he moves before Tally does.
Mm-hmm.
So because I haven't seen a lot of Defender play in second edition, and especially with gas clouds, does the gas cloud negating your action take away the evade token?
Nope, just like Jedi,
Okay.
they can still do it.
Yeah, so 4K, definitely. Just
Yep.
flip Rexler around, start putting pressure on Poe.
Yep. With Suntir, so Tally probably just does a 2 forward, right? And comes in and like bank boost, maybe.
2 or a 3 forward.
Oh,
Yeah.
I went too far.
No, it's okay. You're okay, Walker. It's fine.
So yeah,
We-
so Echo decloaked. Or should have. No, it didn't decloak, just in
no,
2 banks.
she
Sorry.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Getting a little caught up. There we go. So,
Echo came in to potentially block, maybe.
yeah. Or Poe goes slow again.
Poe probably does a 1 forward here or a 1
now,
bank.
So Kevin, to touch on your point again of using BB-8 for that initial engagement, now Poe's in a position where you can't even use BB-8 because you're stressed.
Right. But it'd be awesome if you could. Like you could
It would
just
be-
bank boost and get the hell out of there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. It would be really awesome if you could, but because the player didn't use that to begin with. Now, unless you have not pattern analyzer.
The that one card you were using for a while.
Yeah, the tech.
I can't remember the name either, but it lets you do boosts and barrel rolls when you're stressed.
Right.
Yep. So Rexler did the 4K.
Okay.
And
I'm
now-
assuming Soontir's going to probably come in and try to block as well.
And here comes Lulo.
I mean, I think
Tally.
that's the safest thing for Soontir is to just like dive forward at Poe. Prime Thustress, that's the card. Thank you, chat.
Oh,
I think he accidentally had them all selected.
yep. Reveal them all. So
Okay.
barrel roll, rotate. Once we get this all
Yeah.
sorted out.
Because he has to roll Poe back no matter what because Soontir hasn't moved yet.
There he
so.
goes.
Mhm.
So there's the turn.
Easy to fix.
Barrel roll, rotate. Yep.
Yep. And Lulo's in a really good flank position. Seems
Oh,
good.
geez. Prime thrusters did hit chat pretty hard. It was like we were doing a giveaway.
Right.
That's another thing. I love that help, though.
We're gonna do a Ryan Farmer style alt art where we just like quickly scribble something on a card to give it away and make a
Hold
Prime
it up.
Thrusters.
Jeez. All right, so tally 2 forward. Focus.
Do we see a boost here? I think we see a boost, right?
I don't think we do.
No.
Okay.
Soontir
all right.
coming in.
Oh, he's covering the Soontir retreat. Okay.
Wait. What?
Wait a minute.
I think
they might have been out of
Soontir might have moved a little quick. So, yeah, we did see the boost.
Soontir's still safe.
Oh, does
Now-
Soontir bump?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, it's fine. The learning difficulties and curves of Vassal, it happens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And there's always new
Yeah,
hotkeys. And
so there is a
is
bump. Well, he's probably okay, unless Poe does a 1 bank.
Yeah.
Then he's super not okay.
Bumps the nub. Oh, geez, I said the G word. So
Yeah, you did. And it showed up. So
sorry. So Soontir does E.
So Soontir bumps into tally, clear stress.
No action.
So does Poe 1 bank here? 2
Yeah.
bank?
2 forward, which we did see earlier.
Okay. But now he's stuck because Soontir's blocking the barrel roll. Like, this is the worst place it could be.
uh-huh.
That's not great.
Yeah, I guess you just focus and clench.
Or
He's going to
slam.
slam. Or slam.
You
Okay.
could do that. So Walker, actually you saying the G word has a really good effect, right? Because now somebody in chat is saying that they want the snow speeders.
Oh.
And we could tell you how to get those. If you go to our channel, which is Echo Base X-Wing on Twitch, and you sub to our channel, then you get the snow speeder as a chat emote.
Yep. What was the condition for the Hoth ion cannon? Emote?
That was the first level, but I switched it out. I wanted the T-47 instead. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
Poe...
just- Yep, go
Poe
ahead.
boosted, get out of those shots, which is a good call.
Yeah, I mean, he's still gonna take a Rexler shot, but he'll at least have a gas cloud and distance.
Poe's ability to target lock.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know where Rex is going next turn.
Yep.
All right, so Rexler, I'm assuming, is going to shoot at Poe.
Well, he's got a range 2 at Tally that would be unobstructed.
But Poe is 1 point from half.
That's true.
But he's going for Tally, it looks like.
Okay.
So 3-on-3.
I think that may be the better shot because
It's-
you're getting.
Echo does have a shot too, potentially. So yeah.
So here are dice. Okay. Average.
Yep. That's the only downside is when you have no mods. Kind of just are hoping for what?
Sneak one through.
I guess, yeah.
Focused. Suppose you have no shot, so.
Well, it's Echo shot too later, but
Right.
yeah, you just kind of playing that Lulo. Oh, he doesn't get one.
Suntier, range 3.
All right, through a cloud. Easy.
So 3 dice versus 5. Oh, and trick shot.
4 dice. Trick shot. Yep. Oh,
Oh,
I don't think he'd ask for much more.
no.
Lulo
That's pretty
bringing
good.
the Pain.
Okay, but also. So, yes.
I'm telling you, Palpatine is somewhere on this table. We just can't see him.
Oh. He'll come back for the next movie, don't worry. He was there all along.
Spoiler alert, Walker. Come on, man.
The real
Oh.
Palpatine was the friends we found along the way. All right, so.
All right, so I mean, Echo actually gets to shoot, so I mean that's progress.
All right, so Echo on.
Chat's reminding us that Palp has unlimited range, so he is there.
Yeah, if he's anywhere in the world, he's there.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so shot on Tally from Echo. Not bad.
2, basically average.
Yep.
Basically.
Well, and Juke is active. And
Mm.
Tally's got no focus mod.
And Juke. So shields are off.
Mm-hmm.
And Echo is real happy right now.
I'm trying to think of. I mean, Rex seems pretty straightforward with his move. I guess you could. I'm assuming he's just gonna like what, 4 forward, 5 forward, probably.
I think you 4 or 5 and keep pressure on Poe.
Yeah.
Like,
And
make
Echo
Poe continue to run away.
Echo decloaks and tries to run away.
Mhm.
Suntier probably what, 2 hard or 1 hard and follow Tally. Maybe I'd say probably like a 1 hard, right? Because Tally has to
Yeah.
move first.
Right.
So you know where
And-
Tally won't be.
Yes. And you know that Lulo has to do a sharp turn. He cannot try to, like, right? That'll clip the rock if he tries to bank left.
You don't think he's gonna do a 5 forward YOLO?
There's that option. Sure.
I don't know. I think Tally could 2 bank, and it's so
Wait.
hard to tell on Vassal.
Are you talking about Lulo on the bottom left corner?
Yeah, sorry.
You think a 2 bank doesn't clip it?
I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
I don't know
hard to tell
either.
on Vassal. I think it might not clip that rock for Lulo.
Yeah. So
And Tally, like, you could just 2 forward, 3 forward, 2 or 3 bank, and like focus rotate because Suntier's probably going to follow you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't want to go too fast though, because if you go too fast, Rex might get a shot if he goes slow enough.
sure.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, let's
And
do it.
Poe is,
Do you
yeah,
think?
Poe's probably just turning around like 2 forward, 3 forward.
And can Echo even decloak right now?
I think she can decloak with the bank left out the front.
So forward. Yep, that's what she's doing. So
Yeah, chat's agreeing that Lulo has that 2 bank.
Yeah, you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
all right, so Echo
I'm going to continue to apply pressure to Echo then.
Yeah.
3K.
And the 2 bank is sharp enough that I think it works.
Oh, he did the K turn. Okay.
Mhm. Echo means business.
Well, it might not get to shoot again if he doesn't turn around.
True. All right, so Rexler, 3 banking.
3 bank. Okay, so he's jumping in front trying to protect Echo. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And Lulo.
Well, and they're at the point in the game where the Imperial player can start to play defensively because
Mm-hmm.
you do have the points, like you're up on points. So
Yep.
Tally
So
went
here's definitely
fast.
okay. Yeah, I was gonna say evade boost. Yep, makes sense.
And did Suntier do what we thought?
I'm assuming he does a 1 turn.
Yep, he
Yep.
does.
I mean, I'm
Good.
surprised that Empire players remember that Interceptor has the 1 turn because they're just so ingrained of doing 2 turns. Like
Sure.
that's all you ever do with Soontier, right? It's just 2 turn.
2 turn.
Most of the time.
2 turn clear
2 turn, 2
stress
bank.
double.
Yeah,
That was all first edition. Just go in a circle like a Y wing.
yeah. The only option was which 2 turn were you going to do?
Yes.
Sure.
And double mod.
So I'm assuming
Third
focus
position.
boost to continue to shoot at Tally or evade. Or I'm sorry, barrel
Barrel
roll.
roll.
Okay. He's trying to get
Boost.
range 1 and then yep.
And
Okay.
He'll get that focus.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right, and Poe is going to 2 bank. It looks like.
Just take a focus. Okay.
All right, so Suntier is going to get his focus. Yep. Yes, sir. All right, so shots. Suntier's coming at you. Four dice.
Oh,
Oh.
This is going to be a sad tally.
Oh.
I'm not much
Tally
for
did not
predicting, but
like
I'm going to go ahead and predict.
that.
And spend that focus.
Yeah, yeah.
ouch.
Yeah, that's a dead tally. 2 crits. Fuel leak.
Which means
And-
another crit.
And a fuel leak. All right, so Rexler shot. Does have a shot at Poe, but you think you range 1 on Lulo looks a little too tempting.
Yes.
So 4 dice.
Lulo only has 2 health left as well. Like
Mm-hmm. This could
that.
be a quick erase.
Oh, I just realized that. Oh. Oh wait, he doesn't focus.
No,
Okay.
he doesn't have focus.
I was like,
but
oh man.
Juke
So then juke. Oh, that feels
takes-
terrible.
Or Lulo takes 1.
You have to spend the focus to survive.
Right.
But then you know Echo might have a shot back too.
I think that's out.
I think it's out of range, but there's
But
there's a
right, like
chance.
if there is a chance, and then you lose both Tally and Lulo in 1 turn.
yeah, then you just go, oh, this game went bad real fast.
Oh, and he said he's going to reveal it? What are we missing here?
Yes, because he has taken so the so Rexler works different in second edition than he did first. It's
Okay.
if you are evading and you take a damage card, then his ability triggers.
Oh, so
And evading is if you had an evade token.
so this could be a thing.
Yeah, this could be a direct hit.
It is.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh,
So this is a bad A-wing turn.
oh. Well, simultaneous fire.
Right, so we got a shot coming back.
But he's against an evade token with. Oh man, that.
yeah, it's.
That's not fun.
And at this point, Kevin would reach across the table and concede.
Well, I have 2 BB-8 charges left, so I wouldn't concede yet.
He would have
But-
conceded after Tally
Pretty
got
much.
shot.
Right, I agree with Mega Silver in the chat. That's game.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
But Poe
Like,
is still.
I really like Poe. I really like Poe. He can't pull this off.
But he is
No.
he is moving last.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. Poe cannot dodge 3 arcs. For I mean, what do they got? Like 12 more turns? Or no? It only goes. To
15 turns totals, so 8 more turns.
yeah, so 8.
Well, unless they haven't incremented at 7, but whatever.
Yeah, this is round 7.
Yeah, so how many guesses Poe is going to turn left and try to kill Soontir?
That's the best call for Poe.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that bet at all.
Oh, rough. Oh, man. Interesting how that round literally swung the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it looks like, oh yeah, dials
So-
were real quick this time.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, but isn't one bank similar to a 2-turn?
It's really close to a 2-turn,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's where you need to use your BB-8 charge with Poe now, is you need to dial in the one bank and do a BB-8 boost, get a target lock, do
So
the one bank, and then focus. Or, yeah.
the
focus.
problem with that is you won't have turned enough because so imagine a one bank left is going to turn him down, and then 45 degrees from his
Yeah.
actual one bank is going to have him pointing in this direction.
Right.
He needs the 2 hard boosts, so you actually can't even use BB-8 this turn.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he'll get swung around enough. I
Yeah.
think he has to do the 2 turn and then boost in order to get Arc on Soontir.
Okay, I see it now.
You know, and an ongoing problem we have had on this cast is Kevin's love of mentioning hard ones, which is weird. But if you look at chat,
Very.
1 sharp. Ooh. Ooh, it fixes the double entendre, and it sounds kind of nice.
Are you saying it has an elegant ring to it?
I would say that, yes. But then I'm gonna want to call like banks flats, and then people are gonna be like,
They're going to be confused.
Dion's gonna get mad because it's not gonna make sense musically, and yeah, can't get Dion mad. All right, so
All right.
Echo.
So we see Echo's decloak.
Yep.
I'm assuming around the rock. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then like a 2 banked clear stress.
3 forward.
Or that, sure. Just tempting Poe, here, come over this way. There's no ship in between us.
Right. Come on,
I
friend.
promise. Nothing could go wrong.
I only have 1 hull, friend. Come on.
Let's play, friend.
All right, so Rex,
So-
but then again, Rexler was first and says,
Yeah, 3 forward. Yep. So I think with Rex, you take a lock here, right? You take the evade token and take a lock?
Yeah.
Because you have shields to give.
"There's your evade."
And really,
Focus.
Poe should not be turning to the right.
Oh man, if Poe turns right, he's in
Like,
trouble.
Poe should not be turning to the right. So,
Soontir turns around the gas cloud. Oh, it looks like he's barrel rolling.
Interesting.
so chat's asking since basically we've all accepted that the game is basically over, except for
Uh-huh.
just finishing up. Let's talk about Major Varang's tie. Do we think it's going to be any good?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, it's an
really.
I6 double repositioner, isn't it? Or I didn't read the chassis. Can it boost and barrel roll? Or was it a different action for its second action?
Let me see if I can't find it quick.
Oh
So-
no, he boosted before he rolled. Oh no. And target. Wow, he is going all in on offense.
And Soontir does not have a focus, but range 2 on Poe.
So I saw chat mention he can roll and then boost, but he can't boost and then roll. So he's going to be like an A-wing kind of.
Yeah.
There's Soontir shot. 2 hits and a focus.
Takes 1 damage and gets
Focus
half.
1. Yeah, the points don't look great.
I mean, I think they'll be good just because his ability, and if you need to double reposition, you can. And he's I6. I mean, I think he'll be good. It's all going to come down to his cost, right?
Yeah. That'd be the big thing. His
I like
cost.
from a playstyle perspective, I think it's his ability or the chassis ability, at least makes you make interesting decisions, right? Because it's like, well, do I sacrifice offense here or do I really need.
And
To have
Poe's
it.
launching the Torp.
Oh, that's why he took the lock. Sure. Okay.
Yep. The 4 dice. Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Spend the lock because he's not going to live. That lock's going away anyway.
Oh
Yep,
man,
and
3
make that 3
crits.
crits.
Jeez.
They didn't even worry about it, but
Wow, he only wait, but he takes the fuel leak, so he's gonna die no matter what.
right.
Yeah.
Yep, and the Soontier player did comment that he should have repaired the fuel leak.
Yes.
So, all right. So, does Poe get Echo?
Well, he's already used black 1, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. Poe should have a stress though, right? Because he boosted and locked. I mean, there's a chance that he kills Echo.
He's got a long way to go, though.
I mean, it's not enough points, but I don't know. Poe could start
Yeah,
bleeding some MLV here.
he's got a lot of work to do.
He's Poe. He's a flyboy.
So if you're Echo, you just sit
Figured
in
I'd
that
be
corner and you just start the 4K turns from Rexler.
Mhm.
And you just be like, okay, I guess we have like 7 turns left. You got to come to me or I win.
Yeah, but he wouldn't want to get any tournament points, would he? Like,
Tournament points? What do you mean?
yeah, or with the new floor rules that
Oh,
were
no.
released.
Paul Heaver did a good job of describing like how he would break it down. Because so the argument on that whole thing is once like damage and points have been scored,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really trying to create a stalemate anymore because ships have done things, you've engaged, shots have been fired, and damage has been dealt. Where like Paul talked about how that was abusive in against the floor rules when you are refusing to engage at all.
Sure.
Because the engagement happened, and now it's just the board state is what it is. So in Paul's view, and I think correctly, like no, you can hide and run away. Like it's not wrong of you to do that.
I thought when I was reading some of the thread on that, I took away the opposite, that even after points have been scored, if you're refusing to basically play the game or engage or going out of your way to not engage, then that would
I could see that argument. I
Yeah.
don't know how many people are going to enforce it that way. And yeah, I think more of like what Paul talked about on the Crate Cast was he talked about how like you're really just protecting your win because at
Yep.
that point you are winning.
And you
Whereas
earned
if
that.
you're
You earned your win already.
Sure.
right, instead of you're just trying to abuse the salvo rules by forcing a stalemate because it's no longer a stalemate once points have been scored.
Sure.
Right.
Okay. And I don't think I listened to the Crate Cast, so maybe I didn't pick that up.
I mean, it's long. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
It's always a wonderful dumpster fire.
but they occasionally have good information.
No, they do. They do.
Once the
Probably
fire
some
burns
of the
out, you can
best.
find the jewelry that's still in the trash.
Right.
It's fireproof. So, looks like Echo decloaked and is coming in.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised he's. Well, I mean, I suppose he's flanking Poe, who's stressed, but still a little risky. So does that mean we're going to see a 3-turn from Rexler?
I think
It
so.
does.
Yeah,
It
okay.
looks like a 3 sharp is being put out there.
The Empire sharks smell blood in the water, and they're going for it.
And a boost.
All right. So Poe's for sure going to get shot this turn, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Twitch chat just said somebody needs to do a Crate Cast recap that's in 2 minutes or less.
Oh, good luck.
Tim Dugan, can we get him on that?
Oh, wait. Yeah, he's someone who could maybe do that.
All right, so 2 bank out of Poe.
Focus. Do you boost here just to get range?
Looks like no.
Okay. What's really sad is he hasn't used BB-8 yet this game.
So no shot for Poe. Rexler, 3 dice. Not bad. Just as great.
Yeah, not taking damage is okay. I'm trying to think what you can do as the Poe player here. I mean, if you
continue
think
to run away until you can create enough distance between both of the Empire ships to only engage one,
Sure.
and that's when you turn around.
This would be a possible good BB-8 one bank turn. Like, if the Rexler player is really aggressive and he does a fast speed maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
you could potentially turn the one bank BB-8 into your advantage here. But if he's also patient and he doesn't focus in on the juke, then he just does like a 2 forward or a 1 bank, then yes, it could be very bad for you. Yeah, I love that chat just mentioned Leo is only losing because he didn't BB-8. That is a fact. That is true.
Yeah,
Because
but
Echo would have died.
Imagine how different the game would have started off for the Resistance player had he come into that first engagement using BB-8's ability, giving him more options to disengage or
And not take damage.
reposition and not take damage. Yeah.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
We got a decloak followed by a 1 bank for Echo.
So trailing in the flank. Do we see a patient Rex here? That's the big question, right?
No.
We do not see a patient Rex. Okay. So if he did dial in a 1 bank, this would be the turn to do it. Use the BB-8.
And
Closing S foils. Okay.
closing.
Wait.
S-
Oh, they're
Opened.
opened. Okay. We're just reading the chat.
3 bank.
Oh no. No.
Slam.
He doesn't have it again,
No.
does he?
Oh, did he already use black one?
He's already used black one, but he
Oh,
should have used
okay.
BB-8 there because he could have barrel rolled, taken the focus, did the 1 bank in, taken the target lock, and unloaded range 1 on Rex.
I mean, at least Poe's got the gas cloud.
Vespid, that Kevin's face right there, that's the reason why we have the cameras on us, because really, really good letdown faces.
Yeah, well, and Carlo likes to
expressions are
make
priceless.
pictures.
Yeah. We might have to pull that back up. I don't know.
The Ryan Farmer game one where Carlo made the picture of all our faces.
Yeah. Well, it was more specifically just you.
Mostly you.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
prob-
All right, so Rexler shot.
Yeah, range 2 obstructed.
Yep. There's 3.
Almost impossible to get damage in here.
Plus a free one.
So, I mean, Rex is in an awkward spot. I guess you just, 3 turn left? And you say, well, I guess if Poe goes slow, I block him and then I can use Juke from Echo? Because you don't really want a 4K here, right? Because, nah.
But I think Poe is doing a pretty good job of possibly catching a shot at Echo.
Maybe.
3 Talon roll right here.
He's stressed.
He'll try it. 2 forward.
Why not?
Yeah, I think with Rex, you 3 turn left, and if Poe bumps you, he bumps you. Great, you take a juke shot at him with Echo, and if he doesn't, then he flies past you, and you might have a shot at him as well.
Oh, we got some bold calls out here. Poe is not getting Echo. I think Poe gets Echo.
I mean, the Echo player shouldn't let him, but it's possible.
So decloak and
He's
3
wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's getting all the way around.
Right.
Yep, there's the 3 turn.
Poe did hard 2.
Kept stress, huh?
And if you boost, do you get a shot?
He's
Oh,
stressed. He can't boost.
Oh, you keep forgetting.
He does not have prime thrusters.
This is why I have you on here.
The real question is he in Arc of Rex? Like, if he fit this and didn't get shot, that's impressive. But I'm just zooming in right now, like, oh, he's gonna dodge Arc. Wow.
No shot.
Wow, that's impressive. Except next turn, he's kind of in the same spot. I still So chat saying like a 4K would have been really good there from Rex. Oh, that too hard was really ill-advised. Like, really ill-advised. Sure, it would have worked out, but...
Yeah, everybody that's in chat, make sure you check out that link. That's that's the GIF we're talking about.
Is that the one that Carlo made?
That's the one where you go, "Oh my god, what is he
Oh,
doing?"
yeah, that's right. When we were like, oh, it's Hotac dials.
It
Yep.
lives.
It's also the longest link I've ever seen posted.
Yeah, well, the link I had. So
All right, so Echo needs to just continue to get out of the way. Rex is just going to 4K.
And that's what Echo's doing. Oh no.
Oh no, what is he doing? He's stressed. He has damage engine. Why? No.
Oh no.
I mean, he's probably not going to get shot, but why risk it?
Well, you guys wanted a 4K? There you go.
Yeah, he's probably going to boost as well. No, he's going to lock. Okay, sure. His foils are open. He does a 1 bank.
Clear
If he
stress.
boosts banks, he can get a shot on Echo. I think.
Focus.
Yeah, focus boost. Do it. I don't. Maybe he won't get a shot.
Said set.
Okay.
What?
No, now that I look at the angle, I don't know that he gets a shot if he boosts. Maybe.
So Rexler has a shot at least.
Chad is correct. Echo does deserve to die now. Yes.
All right, so Rexler, 3 dice.
Don't spend the lock. Save the lock.
It's gone. And Poe just is fine. Oh, we're gonna juke
Yeah.
it. I suppose there's another
Oh.
shot coming, so force him to spend it.
Well, he has a gas cloud. So...
Yeah, he doesn't have to spend it because the gas cloud will add
Give him one.
another one.
Sure.
So
Oh well, fair enough. All right, so then Echo shot,
gas cloud is
unobstructed. Oof.
So one. So because he has heroic, unlikely damage gets dealt.
And nothing.
Yes.
very, very unlikely.
We'll juke it, but
Yep.
focus.
It's irrelevant. So as the Echo player here, you do a 2 bank left and you barrel roll to block the 4K. Because if he does a Talon roll, whatever, he doesn't get to shoot you. This would have been a great turn for Rex to just 3 bank in and have a target lock evade on Poe. Because Poe's probably going to do a 4K.
It's almost like he should have saved the target lock.
Yes. Advice to viewers out there: if you have a target lock and you're shooting at someone obstructed range 3 and they have a focus, don't waste it.
Right. Like,
Especially when you should have a shot next turn.
the edge case would be is if you're losing and time is getting close to being done, like, okay, then you're like swinging for the fences. That's a different story.
Yeah,
But
then you're
when
chasing
you're-
variance.
What is he, like 80 or 90 points up or something like that?
He is 50. I can't do math right now.
Or
Okay.
65.
Whatever. He's basically
Yeah.
65 points up.
Right.
I'm tired. It's been a long weekend.
Yeah. He has well enough points to clinch the victory. Just, yeah, don't waste it.
All right, so both players are set. We do our decloak.
Oh, I forgot Echo could cloak. I forgot they could do that when they are stressed.
Yep, so
Well, then it feels really easy to get away. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, he's decloaking that way? Why?
this is why Soontir.
Why?
This is why Soontir has a higher initiative. That's the block.
No!
Because now Echo is in the perfect position for Poe to do the 4K.
We got to block that 3 forward.
Oh. Now he's
Okay,
walking
there
the
you go.
4K.
There
All
we
right,
go.
if he dials in a 1, I'm just gonna giggle.
All right, so Rexler coming in hot.
Hey, he could have had focused target lock, huh? Who would have thought?
And here's Poe with a 1 bank. But BB-8.
You know what? Don't trouble yourself and use BB-8 this turn. Don't do it. No.
Nope.
Wait, he's banking that way? But the dial, when it's upside down, he should be banking this way. I'm so confused.
Oh, he
Uh,
BB-8.
Was that BB-8?
Yes. BB-8 boost.
Okay. Sure. All right. Now I'm getting. Okay, I was panicking for a minute. I was like, what is going on?
But that's not.
All
a
right,
better
so he
position.
bank boosted with BB-8, and then he did the 1 bank, and then he got his target lock, so he got double mods, and he's not stressed. But now he has to 2-turn next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he gets a target lock. For next time.
Congratulations. I don't,
Did he
yeah,
clip him?
Let me zoom in.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
It looks like he did.
Oh yeah, he got the corner.
This could be a dead echo.
Like, how sad would that have been if he wouldn't have got that? And you go through all that work,
That would have been terrible.
and now you're stuck. Like, you're stuck in a really bad spot because.
Ooh.
Oh.
But this could be a dead echo.
It should be a dead echo. He's got focus lock at range 1. Echo should have an evade though, right? Because he decloaked.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so spend the lock.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems good. Seems fine.
And echo
Still a dead echo.
is dead.
So now it's
Oh,
a 36-point game.
Chat reminded us that Echo was stressed, so you don't
Ah.
get to evade.
That's right. That's right.
You can recloak if you're stressed, but not.
And Poe got to keep his focus token, which is always good for defense.
So Mega Silver, he can't use BB-8 with a 2-turn because the 2-turn is not blue.
Unless you had Leia on the board, which
Unless Leia was on the board, yeah. But not the case.
Rexler's shot.
Rexler was range 3, you said?
Range 3, yes.
Okay.
With some real good dice.
Uh-oh. Can't heroic that. Uh-oh.
I mean, you can juke, but it won't matter.
Yeah, but you're still taking 2 and might
Right,
die.
you're still taking hit crit.
Loose stabilizer.
You're going to need to read me that one.
After you
Actually-
execute a non-straight maneuver.
Oh! It's game. This is when I would shake my opponent's hand.
This is where Kevin.
So Poe's flying off the board, or and he flips what?
A direct
Because
hit.
Rexler's ability.
Yeah, for Rex's ability.
Okay,
Or gets
so
a
he
direct
just-
hit, Poe's
all
dead
right.
anyway.
Yep.
Fair.
Game.
And that's a way to go.
I still would have been like, you know what? Do it. Do a turn. I'm not going to use my ability. Kill yourself. Go ahead.
Right?
I got time.
Oh.
Okay.
Man.
So, couple things on that game.
Triggers.
If you bring BB-8, use it
Triggers.
on the initial engage as much as you can, because if you don't use it once, there's a chance that you're stressed and you end up getting into a position where you can't use it later when it might have been helpful, is
Mhm.
what I've noticed in all my games with BB-8.
So to put a cap on that, Kevin, I do like prime thrusters on Poe.
Oh, I bet.
Because it catches your opponent off guard. Like, they
Sure.
forget that you can do the BB-8 things when you're stressed, but if you're not going to spend the points, and it's what, 10 now?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
lot.
if you're not going to spend the prime thruster points, you need to be using the BB-8 charges, I think, sooner, and to keep yourself out of those positions like you're mentioning.
Yep. Well, and like, so this game went 12 turns, looks like.
Yep.
And Dion did an analysis where he said like it was what he thinks in second edition most games are like 8-ish on average, 8 turns, maybe 9 turns. So if you think about it this way, so the first probably what typically. The first 2 turns, no shots are fired. Not in every game. Some games they're fired turn 1. But most games, let's just say, you're jockeying for position for like 2 to 3 turns.
Mm-hmm.
So then that means we have 5 to 6 turns on average to use it. So if you use Poe only once a turn, or if you use BB-8's ability once a turn, twice, that means 2 key turns you can use BB-8 to not be stressed, get your double actions, and reposition, which leaves then on average 3 to 4-ish turns where you are out of charges, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So I could argue that for those 2 key turns, when you use BB-8, if you can leverage the utility of him and the mileage out of him, he is significantly worth it. Because people are always like, well, you only have 2 charges. And it's like, well, there's only so many turns in a game now. And if I get to use them on 2 key turns, that's usually enough to
Kevin,
give me an advantage.
If only there was a way to get a 3rd charge on BB-8.
Yeah, there's a way, but it's not worth it.
But, okay, just for example, though, if you get rid of the proton torpedoes in this specific list,
Sure.
if you change proton torpedoes for, I don't know, let's say heavy laser cannon.
I heard that's a good card.
I heard it's a good card on Poe, especially with BB-8, where you can use the free maneuver repositioning to line up that bullseye. Right now, you could use the spare parts canister, and you have 3 charges on BB-8, or you kind of have the spare parts as a deterrent for people getting behind you.
Right.
Like, it's not a huge
it's true.
deterrent.
No, it's not.
but-
If you have the points, like, sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is just looking at this list. Proton torpedoes at 13 points, it would be pretty easy to cut and change Poe up just a little bit to allow him to have a 3rd charge on BB-8.
Yeah, if you're looking at a 3-ship resistance list, that makes a lot of sense.
And there was a bid here.
Yeah,
He had like a
and he
7-point bid.
right?
Yeah, I think he had a 7-point bid.
Yeah.
That's another thing. If you're not bidding like at least 3 points, like if you're bidding below 3 points, like just don't.
Yeah, just spend the points.
Just spend them. Like, because people are bidding what? Josh Benjamin was bidding 19 points
Jeez,
at
that's crazy.
the Gen Con. I mean, that's insane.
That is insane.
Because there's like 2 pockets, right? There's like the 98 to 200 pocket, maybe 97. And then there's the like double digits Empire bids. And if you're in the middle, you're wasting your points.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, this was a good game as far as to show some of those things. Like, I love to see BB-8 on the board, but it's tough sometimes to see him not used to his full effect. And wow, that was a really good move from the Empire player, like bringing Rexler in and cutting off the chase of Echo.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't really think about it. I just assumed he was going to chase Poe because Poe's worth so many points and he had already used Black 1. But I mean, it made a lot of sense, and it totally turned the game in 1 turn for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, no, this was a good game to show some of that. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Like, you have to use your approach correctly with the cards that you have. If you don't use them, then you can get caught into a position where you're trying to scramble back.
Mm-hmm.
And the bait and switch works.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Yep. I did like to see the proton rockets on the A-wings, because that's one.
Yeah,
of the
that was
things
cool.
that I've always struggled with when flying the A-wings is they just that regular primary attack is just anemic, and it is very frustrating when you're rolling 2 hits against a 3 agility ship and you're just never doing any damage.
Yeah,
So,
the tough part about that, in the hard part for me with ordnance squads, is it feels really swingy. Because like when it works, woofda.
Yeah.
But when like you have a bad roll, you're just like, oh man.
Right. But that leads into like talking about the snowball, right? At the beginning of the game, like you want to get that snowball rolling. So something like proton rockets would help you with those A-wings to start that snowball off really, really fast.
It would, yep.
But anyway, it was a good game. I liked it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Kevin, you said you might have something.
Oh yeah,
to talk
yeah,
about
some stuff
some
we can work on doing drawings for. Yeah, 1 second.
We're real prepared, guys.
Yeah. So, and for those listening in chat that may not have heard about this before, but Kevin's working on an alternate show to kind of pair with our Mission Debriefing series, which that show will be on our Twitch channel, which is Echo Base X-Wing, and you're calling it War Room, correct?
Yeah, we're working on the logo right now. Daniel sent me the first version of it, so we're still figuring that out. And then I think not this week, but next week I'm going to try to do it. I'm not sure what day yet. We'll figure it out and I'll announce it and stuff probably on our next episode next Sunday.
Coming soon.
Yeah, it should be soon, like really soon. But Blair and I are going to cover key moments of the Carson. I don't remember the other guy's name from Gen Con that was running the Mux Cartel Marauders in Seavor.
Oh, so his top 8 game, right? Carson's top 8?
Yeah, I think top 8 or top 4. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah. It was a really good game, though.
Carson or Blair really wanted to talk about the two perspectives. Like I could talk about it from the ace perspective, and he really wanted to cover kind of the swarm player's perspective, and we wanted to analyze key decisions that were made in big turns.
Yeah.
And then Big Vic from the cities gave me
by
these
cities, you mean
from the Twin Cities X-Wing group.
St. Paul.
Twin Cities.
Yep, gave me 2 Boba Fett's and 2 corn horns to give away.
Whoa.
I'm trying to get like a good distance so everyone can see them. I'm not as flashy like Dion. I'm not as practiced with that.
You don't have the prize box.
Yeah, and I can't do the Vanna White thing. No, it doesn't work. And then I also have another set of range rulers to give away from the hyperspace qualifiers.
Sure.
Sweet.
So we'll figure out how we want to give those away through like however we want to do it, I guess. But we'll have news on that coming up as well.
I think the last one we did is a way to promote our Patreon. So for those that may not have heard, we have a Patreon as well. It's Echo Base X-Wing at patreon.com. If you like what we do, helps out, provides, maybe being able to get some more of those prize support things to do some of these giveaways and such.
Yeah, I mean, it's really tough when we're like, hey, we got an idea for a giveaway right after Dion's like,
right.
I'll give away the entire wave.
Dion brought
2
the
waves.
mother load
And an
of
epic ship.
giveaways. Yeah.
We try.
Mike Doyle, that's who you're thinking of, Kevin. That was Carson's opponent.
Okay, where's he? Do we know where he's from? I don't know where he's from.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. But anyway.
All right, cool. Otherwise, I don't have anything else.
I think that'll wrap it up for
All
tonight.
right. Thanks everybody for hanging on after the excitement with Dion. To give our show a try if you're new. We'll be here basically every Sunday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. So, thank you very much and have a good night.